I can remember back to my very, very early childhood dreams. I was always the first one out of the house whenever a plane went over the farm. My dad used to call me aeroplane mad.
I actually never thought it was achievable at the time when I first started.
For many, taking to the skies seems like an unobtainable dream. But it's not as unobtainable as you might think, and it's our aim to turn that dream into a reality. The first step for anybody who dreams of flying is a trial instructional flight. In this session, you'll learn the basics about flying, and then, under the guidance of our expert flight instructors, experience the joy and exhilaration of flight yourself. A trial instructional flight can be a once-off, standalone experience where you simply take to the air for a fun day out. Why not make it a part of your weekend away to the picturesque Busselton Margaret River region? Fly in the morning, enjoy exploring the many attractions on offer in the afternoon. Or if you have bigger dreams, why not make it your first step to fulfilling the goal of learning to fly and gaining your licence? The Trial Instructional Flight is your starting point for gaining your licence and can be used towards your hours required for a recreational flying licence, a relatively cheap option for people who would love to fly small aircraft for the fun of recreational travel. It can also be the starting point to gain a general aviation licence with CASA, opening all sorts of career options in aviation.
What we're going to do today is talk about what we're going to do on our flight. So this is a TIF brief, so Trial Introductory Flight. So it's the first flight in the series of learning to fly. But don't stress today, the main idea is just to have fun. So it's just to experience what it's like to fly in a small aircraft, a little bit on how to fly the aircraft, and some of the theory how an aircraft flies. So we're flying the Vector Sports Star today, and she has really fine speed control. So she's like a big toy. She's great fun to fly. We have primary controls in the aircraft.
On the day of your flight, you will meet one of our friendly and knowledgeable flight instructors who will run through a pre-flight briefing session where you will cover all the basics you'll love to know about flight.
So you'll be sitting in the left-hand side. The pilot always sits in the left, so we train you from the left-hand side. You'll have a stick in front of you. This is a dual control aircraft, so I also have a stick, I have a set of pedals, so it's all good. I have full control. This stick here controls the primary controls. We're only talking a few millimetre here. She's a high performance aircraft, not much weight to us, so millimetre differences will make a huge difference. It will make a difference whether you're in a 500-foot climb or a 500-foot descent. You've got 4 pedals on the ground. We've also got a throttle there, so secondary control. Just in a general summary on the panel of the aircraft, most aircraft are similar. Why does an aircraft fly? How does it fly? This is a highly debated topic. What are these funny dials at the front? I'll summarise it by green is good, yellow is caution, red is don't. So it's common sense. So airmanship, we want to look after ourselves, look after the engine, look after the other users of the sky. Have you seen Top Gun? There you go, there's a bogey, 6 o'clock. It means there's a plane behind us. But if we see another person, another user in the sky, we'll refer to the clock code. But the main aim of today is just go out and have fun, really. Get a feel for the aircraft. It's lovely and smooth today and sunny, so it should be nice.
You'll then get up close and personal with one of our high-performance aircraft, conducting a pre-flight check with your instructor. Before getting into the plane, ready for your first flight experience.
Never thought of the actual whole experience. We always sit in the back of the planes and we just allow the pilots to go through their pre-checks, but learning the ins and outs and why it all happens and why we're sitting on the ground is incredible.
Once in the air, you are handed the controls. You'll spend your time flying over some of the most spectacular scenery the Southwest has on offer.
Seeing all the new fishing spots I'm going to go to now, with all the gutters and the reefs and the bommies, it's amazing. Seeing Busselton from the air, the jetty doesn't look that long, especially from that height, but even the other air traffic, like your tiger moths going around doing acrobats off the end of the jetty, it was just, the experience is just amazing, and you can't replicate that on the ground.
You will get the absolute most out of your time in the air when you fly with Busselton Aero Club. Unlike other larger flight training centres where you need to take time out of your flight just to get to open airspace for flight training, at Busselton Aero Club, from the moment you take off, you can begin your flight training. After your exhilarating flight and taking in the spectacular view, you'll head back to the airport and get ready for landing. So whether you're just looking for something fun to try or wanting to fulfill a lifelong dream, we can offer you an amazing and memorable first flight experience at a surprisingly affordable price.
Oh, good, oh, fantastic. I can't recommend it highly enough. Yeah, sign me up, that was awesome. When you're going up into the air, you want to trust the people that you're with, especially when you've never done it before. But right from the time that I met Karen, right to the time we landed, I never was uncomfortable, and my complete trust was in Karen. But I can guarantee that it'll be an experience that will stay with you a lifetime. I can't recommend them highly enough. They know their stuff and can't wait to get back down here to the Busselton Aero Club and do it all again.
Go on, contact the Busselton Aero Club to book your trial instructional flight today. Busselton Aero Club. Fun, challenge, career.